Oh man, it's gonna be one hell of a video today. Fuck. I try to research one thing to prepare for this video and then I'll find other shit, so I'm gonna talk about it all. So, let's get this started. This is your professor, Mr. Chromosome. Class, be seated. Oh shit. Okay, my 5 o'clock shadow. How do I look? Alright, enough fucking around. Okay, besides Columbus discovering, which we're going to talk about the word discover, and why I feel it's appropriate to say these 3 men discovered America. There were actually 3 men, right? I just said it. 3 men who said to have discovered America. One was Christopher Columbus, of course. The other one was Leif Erikson. And the other one was a Chinese dude named Zheng He. Oh, yeah. We're going to have fun today. I'm going to have fun going through this today. Christopher Columbus' name is actually pronounced Cristoforo Colombo in Italian because Columbus wasn't Italian. I thought the man was white or European descendant or fucking English or some shit. I love to learn new shit. Do you like to learn new stuff? I hope you learn a lot reading this. I mean, watching this video, reading the video, or listening to it, you're doing something else. I don't know what you're doing. But anyway, yeah, it's pronounced Cristoforo Colombo. That's what they call him in his own countrymen, you know. Yeah, he was an Italian navigator. He completed 4 voyages across the Atlantic Ocean while pursuing a route to the Far East. He discovered a sailing route to the Americas, which was unknown to the old world. I stress those words out: discovered and unknown for a reason, on purpose. Now, another one who's the oldest on record to have discovered America was a Viking by the name of Leif Erikson. The oldest one on record. He was a Viking explorer. The oldest on record is said to discover America nearly 500 years before Columbus was even born. Holy shit. 500 years. He led the first European expedition in search of a new world. Now, he sounds credible. More so than Columbus. I get that. I'll get to that in a minute. Or later on. Whatever you want to call it. Now, we're going to talk about the third guy, the Chinese dude. Now, in 2006 of January, evidence surfaced of a Chinese admiral named Zheng He sailed a great fleet of junks around the world a century before Columbus. A whole century. Before some guy named Da Gama and another who was called Magellan. So he's before those 2 individuals. They found a map dated the year 1418. It was emerged from a Shanghai bookshop depicting North and South America, Australia, and Antarctica. That's damning evidence there. So I can assume that this man, Zheng Han, discovered America before Columbus did. Evidence. The map was dated, once again, it was the year 1418. Interesting shit. I ain't learned about this shit until this morning. When I was, and all I wanted to do was look up the word discovered and why I feel discovered is appropriate to describe Columbus. And I found all this shit, you know. Let's see what more I found. So, there are some people that actually believe that Columbus never even stepped foot in America. He was convinced that he landed in Asia. And Columbus wasn't even his birth name. Now the third one I can buy. I can believe that. You know. Cause changing names didn't begin in the 21st century in Hollywood and shit. Changing names have been going on for decades, centuries. Oh, the 20th century Hollywood. I'm talking about 21st century. So, yeah. I'm gonna get my thoughts on this. Let me see. Columbus never stepped foot in America. I doubt that. I actually doubt it. Yes, I went to the website where this talks about this. I actually visited. I wasn't gonna visit at first, but I visited the website and they show like a map. They showed America up there. Then they show then from the south of the map. They show the South America, then you know, in the Caribbean. He said he discovered all those south of America, all those little countries, and you know, Cuba and all that. In South America, he discovered those, but he didn't discover North America. That's what they're saying. But how do they know that he didn't discover it after the southern? After he was messing around with the southern border. How do they know he didn't discover North America later? I mean, I'm just saying, if you don't believe it, fine. You don't have to believe it. You know, I'm not gonna convince you otherwise. You know, I just doubt it. You know, I just don't think. I just think he did step foot in America. That's just me. You know, he was convinced he landed in Asia. I thought that was fucking funny, but it was actually like one of the Caribbean islands and shit. So I was thinking, like, I'm just throwing it out there. This is me being fucking skeptical. Like, how do you know that what he thought was Asia was North America? Just something to think about. You know, history is new shit discovered all the time, isn't it? That's the thing about history. We discover a lot of shit. So, okay, kids, let's see. Okay, let's talk about the meaning of what discovered means. Discover means to find someone or something unexpectedly, or in the course of a search. That's what the meaning of discovered is. You didn't expect to find it, but you found it. That's what it means. See, Columbus was sent out, as his biography says. He was a navigator. He was sent out to find some unknown fucking lands and shit, you know. And he ran across America, which means he discovered it. Sounds like discovered to me. People say, "Oh, he didn't discover America." Then what do you call it? Oh, he colonized and he took the land from the Indians. We're going to talk about that later. Them taking the land. Like the white man took the land and shit. We're going to talk about that a little bit fucking later. Okay, I want to get ahead of myself. Yes. All three of these men discovered America because the Chinese dude, the Viking dude, and Columbus. All three of these men discovered America because none of them even knew about the fucking continent. None of them knew about it. They didn't know about America. They stumbled upon it. Because the Viking dude, Leif Erikson, they actually colonized Greenland first. That was actually really the first European settlement was Greenland. And then people say that he ended up crossing over and he discovered America too. That's what they saying with this Leif guy. Leif Erikson, the Viking dude that was 500 years prior to Columbus even born, you know. So yeah, that is basically what the facts say. They all three of them discovered America, basically, you know. I mean, and if you don't believe that Columbus discovered America, okay, fine. But take note of the Viking dude and the Chinaman who was importing junk all over the world. His junks, as they call it. Shit, you know, it's like take for example a building caught on fire and shit. Okay, fireman came, put out the flames, and they ended up discovering the bodies, or burnt body or bodies within the rubble. They discovered the bodies because they didn't even know if anybody was inside the motherfucker when it burnt up in the first place. So they stumbled upon and discovered the bodies when it was going through the debris. So that's a discovery. The same with America. Let's take Leif Erikson, for example. He stumbled upon America, trying to search for a new world. Now, speaking of Leif, I wonder what happened to him, man. Did the Indians kill him and his people? I don't know. Did he settle there, have children, drank children and shit? And when Columbus landed on the continent, was Leif descendants there to greet him too? You know. Because I picture he came to America. There was a fight, war. He was prepared, of course, because to be that language barrier. It was going to be a fight nonetheless. And it lasted like 400 years. You know, that's how I pictured it. But hey, I could be wrong. But yeah, yes, here we go. America was not stolen. Okay, so get that out your fucking heads. America was not stolen. It was fought for 400 years. Shit, they didn't fucking take the land in front of their fucking feet where they were sleeping and shit. Oh, the land is mine. Ain't shit you could do about it. No, it was a fucking fight. The Indians was like, they ain't gonna let them just take the land. They gotta fucking earn it. And the white man won. They fucking lost. Shit. They put up a hard fight despite they had primitive weapons. 400 years. So you Native Americans ought to be proud of us. At least they stuck in there for a long fucking time. They wasn't easily fucking defeated. Not to mention that the Indians were fighting against each other before anybody ever came to the fucking continent. Shit. If anybody came to America, Indians were already fighting amongst each other. And then when the foreign invaders came, okay, you think they fucking say, oh shit, let's just put our hatred to the side and fight these foreign invaders? No. They fought the foreign invaders on their own way. They was like, the red Indians fought the foreign invaders and the blue Indians fought the foreign invaders, you know, for example. Because the red and blue Indians were fighting each other, and the foreign invaders came. The blue Indians fought they section of them, and the red Indians fought their section of them. Doesn't necessarily mean they was teaming up against them. Because maybe if they did, they probably would have fucking won. And what about the Indians that didn't want to fight? You know goddamn well there was some of them. Now you think every last fucking Indian believed in fucking fighting? There was pacifists there. There was motherfuckers like me. Why we out there have to fight? Why there always got to be war? What the fuck? Why can't we just live in peace, man? You know. Shit, and if you ask me, the Indians that wanted peace, they were the ones who integrated with the white folks. They were the ones who learned the language, mixed in company with them and shit. The white folks fucked their women. They fucked the white folks' women. Had fucking mixed children and shit. I mean, that's how I fucking see it. But the fact of the matter is that there was some type of fucking peace between the Indians and the white folks. or the non-Indians or non-Americans. There was some type of treaty going on. That treaty was set and there was peace. After 400 fucking years of bloodshed on both sides. Holy shit. I mean, the Native Americans should be lucky. I mean, especially the descendants that are living better than their ancestors, by the way, are. They have it way better than their ancestors got. They live in great, the American dream. They can move into fucking condos, air conditioning, they got indoor fucking plumbing. They don't gotta live in no fucking teepees and worry about fucking snakes biting them and shit. They don't gotta wake up next to a fucking rat. You know, you got apartment buildings, houses. Shit. They dress all nice and shit like, yeah. Native American, but sure look sharp. You know. And so the shit they descendants living way better. Same with the blacks. Fuck, I might as well talk about it. It started out fucked up. Slave ships took from our land, sold by your own people and shit. Then you took all the way over, then you struggled all the way over into America. Most of them fucking died on the way. Beat. Enslaved, treated like shit. But now, blacks are doing 10 times better than their ancestors were. 10 times better. They got all the opportunities any other race have. All the opportunities. It's there for black folks as well as Chinese, Indian, Mexican, whatever. All the opportunities are there for each race. You got black entrepreneurs, black people that own businesses and shit. Television programs, movie actors, Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry. Hello? Doing much better than the ancestors were. Started out fucked up, but by the time we were born, it was all good. Shit. Because if I was a fucking black slave back in the day, I'd be in tears seeing that my descendants are fair enough better than me and they're viewed as equal to white people. Just like Martin Luther King said. He don't want his kids to be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. But today we still got motherfuckers that want to keep that division going. Black Lives Matter. Let's move on. Yes, America was actually founded in 1776. That's when the shit really got fucking rolling. It was July 4th of 1776. You got niggas out here blowing firecrackers all year round. And then when the 4th of July come, they really fucking loud. Boom, 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 boom. A lot of people don't know what the fuck 4th of July means. Frees us from England. We're fucking free. We're freed from England. Oh. That's why we celebrate 4th of July and the Canadians don't. Because Canadians got shit to do with it. So, let's see. Yes, founded means to establish, originated, to start. That's what a founded means. It means the America that we see today, this type of America that you know, when you go outside, you look around, the civilizations and shit, it's all started or was founded in 1776, July the 4th. There was a lot of improvement since then, too. Ever since then, a lot of improvements between the races and shit. You know, still fucking slavery. You know, then you have the North and the South fighting each other. You got the white, freedom motherfucking niggas, you know. Shit. A lot of bloodshed was shed doing that shit. Because a lot of motherfuckers didn't want to give up the slaves. You know. So, that's your, I don't know what the fuck you're going to call, I'm going to call this video, what you would call it. A history lesson? I don't know, shit. Fuck. I know, I'm glad I'm done with this fucking video, I'll tell you that. Holy shit. I think some more if that information about Christopher Columbus is really, should it be believable? You know, a lot of people believe it. That's fine. About, you know, him not discovering it, and then he actually, you know, wasn't his real name, and you know. So it's basically the end of my video, and hope you guys have a nice, victorious life. And this is Y Chromosome signing out. Peace and love, and thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it.